All right. So I saw a video of Dave Umahi from my WhatsApp group. People dropped it, and the person that dropped it said, "Guy reports. I want you to listen to this," something like that. So I'm here for the video because honestly, I find it interesting. Although so many of us, misunderstood the whole thing. Some people think that the man mistakenly mentioned Biafra. Some think that he's a fan, he's a supporter. Listen, in my own opinion, I think he's actually mocking. He's actually mocking Biafrans or mocking Indigo per se. Some time ago, he said that even a boy state can never be part of Biafra. That's for you to know the person that you are listening to. Dave Umahi said that the boy state is not part of Biafra. That was when he was promising the Northerners heaven on earth, as if they're actually not in Nigeria to see. Some people are making that kind of mistake. You travel from your state to another state, and you think that that's where you have traveled to is not abroad. That what is paid, what is you are going, what you are facing in your own state, you are not going to face it elsewhere. You don't ask questions because some communities or some states have a kind of people that that will do the government work more than other states. So I'm not gonna go deeper about it. But the only thing I want to say is that Dave might have a record of creating one stories, like using Biafra to create stories and all that. So he has that record, and he have done another one because I don't see any link up to commissioning the road, Enugu Onitsha Expressway, and Biafran, Biafran movement. I don't see the connection. But maybe he has his own way. Maybe he have his own mentality, or he have seen something different. But like I said, everybody have their own opinion. By the time you listen to that, if you have not, you agree with me that he was actually mocking Biafra. I wouldn't want to waste much of your time. So I think I will quickly just go straight to the video so that you yourself can hear what.
By the power of the Spirit of God, by his directive that we should do everything to lessen, the conflict points, from Enugu to Onitsha on this very important, the most important road for Southeast. I, Senator Engineer David Umahi, on behalf of my dear President and boss, and the Biafra we are looking for, Senator Bella Metin CFR, I opened this first 15 kilometer of Enugu Onitsha Road, that done on concrete and solar lights for the use of our people, in the name of the Father, in the name
of the Son, and the name of the Holy Spirit. Right now, I'm going to take it back again. All right, please pay attention because I felt like maybe this one, take you by surprise.
Of the Son, that nobody can put down, by the power of the Spirit of God. By his directive that we should do everything to lessen, the conflict points, from Enugu to Onitsha on this very important, the most important road for Southeast. I, Senator Engineer David Umahi, on behalf of my dear President and boss, and the Biafra we are looking for, Senator Bella Metin CFR, I opened this first 15 kilometer of Enugu Onitsha Road, that done on concrete and solar lights for the use of our people, in the name of the Father.
Now, when he said the Biafra we are looking for, Senator Bella Metin TINUBU, what he was literally saying is that thing that you think that Biafra is going to give it to you, that TINUBU has actually done that, or he is the one that is going to do it. That's why I said he's actually mocking. He's not stupid. He knew what he just said, and to him, he's saying the right thing. To him, not to me. Okay, to him. he thinks that he's saying the right thing.
Now, by the power of the Spirit of God, by his directive that we should do everything to lessen, the conflict points, from Enugu to Onitsha on this very important, the most important road for Southeast. I, Senator Engineer David Umahi, on behalf of my dear President and boss, and the Biafra we are looking for, Senator Bella Metin Rujisiafa.
Did you hear that? And the Biafra we are looking for, Senator Bola Ahmed TINUBU. TINUBU cannot give you security. TINUBU cannot build the economy. So far, I'm talking about what's there. TINUBU cannot stop Islamization or Fulanization. TINUBU cannot give you good education, good health system. TINUBU cannot give you names that when you move to another country, people will treat you with respect. No. TINUBU cannot change or build Nigerian value in the eyes of other countries because of corruption. They can't. By the time you put all this that I just said into consideration, you find out that what the man said is actually not true. Not at all, not even one. But those are people now. Hey, Dave Umahi, my man, now is this. Sometimes I wonder how some of us reason. It was against Joko. I want you to understand that the idea of TINUBU being referred as the hope, the Biafra that you are looking for, it's just to show you that these people don't understand the reason why people are clamoring for freedom. They don't understand it. This is just to show you that many of them that claim to be a leader, they don't understand the pain in the minds or in the heart of ordinary people. To them, they know what they're doing. Anyway, let's just hear from this woman. Just a moment. So you can connect it properly. Still in the site where Dave Umahi commissioned the road. Here it is from another person.
The Honorable Minister for being a hands-on minister, for making the Southeast smile, especially at this moment. Before this government came on board, we didn't have any single projects in Southeast, especially in my state, Ebonyi State, where I come from. I was a commissioner in Ebonyi State. We didn't have any federal road, no projects going on in Southeast. But because of the advent of this government, President Tinubu has seen it fit to bring Southeast to the central government to make us smile again. This road we are standing on, Your Excellency, is one of the heartbeats of the Southeast. This road is from Enugu to Onitsha, and the president is doing it. The one from Onitsha to Aba, the president is doing it. The one from Afi, from Enugu to Abakaliki, the president is doing it. The one from Enugu to Port Harcourt, the president is doing it. The one from Calabar through Ebonyi to Abuja, the president is doing it. And using this opportunity to say thank you to Mr. President for putting a square peg in a square hole. We are lucky to have a minister that is hands-on and that knows what he's doing. And I'm thanking Mr. President that my people were not agitating just because they wanted to agitate. We are agitating because we didn't have anything. But now that they are telling us, they are putting smiles on our faces, they are making our roads, they are building our hospitals. Our women can give birth without running into potholes and giving birth on the road. We are saying thank you to Mr. President and thank you, Minister. On behalf of the Southwest, we are saying thank you. And we are going to show Mr. President that we are solidly behind him up 2027. Thank you, sir.
All this is just arranged. Guess who actually posted it? Say TINUBU. Okay? This is TINUBU's page on Instagram. I will take a backup or the real one, I don't know, but I can say TINUBU. Because say TINUBU's is a cross city blog or whatever. Campaigning for TINUBU using road is old strategy. You want to build road and you are actually trying to make it look like he has done something good, and that only in Nigeria in this 21st century. Countries of the world don't celebrate this road building of road as one of the achievements. Imagine Donald Trump, begging for votes. Why telling Americans, I commissioned the road, I repair your road. That's the basic thing you expected to do, not a extraordinary something. But because they're used to ignore their normal duty. So anybody that is actually doing his job now, must be celebrated or be seen as a mini god. The woman who claimed who said that she was from a boy, no wonder you are very easy to shower praises on Umahi and TINUBU. They're from a boy, of course. No, not for you don't represent the boy people. Why I say you no wonder, because Umahi is from a boy, so it's very easy for him to bring another voice from that angle that will say things that will gladden the heart and minds of TINUBU. And they are talking about 2027 or whatever. I'm not here to tell you the election because USB government have not said anything about it. Like I always tell you, I cannot be, acting as if government does not exist. So if you are in doubt, go and check. Government need to talk, to say something about it before another person. So I think I'm going to play it one more time so you can hear, because we started playing it, listen to her when we just switch on. I think the video was already playing. Land here.
Thank you once again. My name is Barrister Choma Weze. I'm the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Community Engagement for Southwest. I want to use this opportunity to say this opportunity when the nation has been thrown into mourning because of insecurity, to thank our president for what he is doing and for making sure that people that are behind this insecurity, especially in the North Central, are going to be brought to book. I also want to thank the Honorable Minister for being a hands-on minister, for making the Southeast smile, especially at this moment. Before this government came on board, we didn't have any single projects in Southeast, especially in my state, Ebonyi State, where I come from. I was a commissioner in Ebonyi State. We didn't have any federal road, no projects going on in Southeast. But because of the advent of this government, President Tinubu has seen it to bring Southeast to the central government to make us smile again. This road we are standing on, Your Excellency, is one of the heartbeats of the Southeast. This road is from Enugu to Onitsha, and the president is doing it. The one from Onitsha to Aba, the president is doing it. The one from
now, don't be surprised that after shooting videos with this road and saying president is doing it, president is gonna do it, president is about to do it, president has continued to do it, president wanted to do it, and all that. Don't be surprised that after saying this, the road still remained the same. It has happened in the past. I can't remember. I remember before I don't know the condition or situation of Niger Bridge now. I remember they used that to campaign. They talk about it. Then at the end of the day, what happened? Of course, I don't even know if they have finished it. I don't know the condition. I don't want to come here and begin to quote what I'm not sure of. But we have seen those things before. We have seen it in the past. Even if you are building road and only go to the expressway, okay, then so what? So what exactly? That road you are building for Fulani to move faster. Is that the road you are building? People need to wake up. This is not about TINUBU, but the current situation. Anybody that I met as Nigerian president is just another crime committer, because they're not going to do anything. Nothing. They are not going to do anything. Not at all. It's not in the dictionary. If you are planning on waiting, no. You're actually lying to yourself. It is not going to happen. It has never happened, and it's not going to start now. Please let me know what you think about this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. God bless you and take care of yourself. Bye bye for now. Take care.